Hello, everyone. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about Christmas and what you can do for your trans person in your life.
Jingle, 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 you will hear my sleigh bells ring. I am old Christmas.
So I've been really lucky as far as my experiences with Christmas. I've only really had one sort of bad experience, but I was in no harm, I was in no danger, it was an uncomfortable situation, but overall it was fine. But in general, my family has been really welcoming and accepting, and my mom and my sister, of course, are in total support of me as a human being, which is great. So even though I've had mainly good experiences with Christmas, most people don't. Whether you're cis or trans, most people don't have good experiences. So let me just go through a little bit of a list of what you can do. So one thing is to explicitly welcome the trans or queer person in your life. I say queer, and I'm going to be grouping queer and trans together because a lot of the same things apply. So for example, if you send a group message to your family members or you send a group email, it might not be enough to welcome that trans or queer person in your life. They might be scared, they might think that you just did it out of politeness, or they might think that a lot of people don't really want them there. So sending them a personal message or a personal email saying, I would really like you specifically to come to Christmas, means so much. I've had some of my family members tell me that specifically, whether it's Christmas or another event, that they specifically want me there, in case I didn't know, because I don't know. I don't always know. And additional thing to that is to invite their partner if they have one. So if they're trans and or queer, inviting their partner is also a really huge affirmation of their identity, not only their gender identity, but their sexual identity. Inviting their partner shows that you are accepting. Even if you make mistakes, even if you don't know everything about gender and sexuality, that gesture is huge, and it means that they can trust you. Even if they don't have a partner or they don't have someone they can bring. Another side point to that is that if they have someone there who is also queer and or trans, then they might feel more comfortable because probably no one else in the family is, I'm guessing. So having someone on their team, so to speak, can really relieve a lot of stress and anxiety on their part, along with a couple of other things you can do. So one thing that goes a long way is asking about dietary requirements. I know it's sort of a joke that I make with my people in my life, but a lot of trans and queer people are vegan or vegetarian or something. And so asking about dietary requirements, whether they have them or not, is a really nice gesture, and then accommodating those and asking them what you can do to meet those dietary requirements. Because it's okay if you don't know how to cook vegan food. Not everybody does. But ask them, and that it's a nice sign that you see them. In addition to that, not paying attention to dietary requirements can sometimes feel like a personal attack, especially for a trans or queer person, since that is often a thing that sort of gets lumped together as the vegan or vegetarian thing, and the otherness of being trans or queer. And on that note, talk to them. Ask them how you can support them. Because I'm not going to have all the answers. I'm just one trans person. And the trans person in your life will almost certainly have some specific things that will make them feel welcome and loved and accepted into the family. Whether that's just telling your weird uncle to not talk about Fox News, or gently helping them shift the conversation to something that's less about their transness or their queerness or whatever. Because some family members just aren't going to get it, or they're not going to try to be polite about things like that. But we still have to get with family occasionally. Some of us more than others, depending on where we live. If we just try to make that experience the best that we can, then we can keep that trans or queer person in our lives. I know it's hard to get with family because you don't want to cause a fight, or you don't want to cause some sort of rift in the family or whatever, but when it comes to validating a trans or queer person's identity and making them feel accepted, you just have to put your foot down sometimes. Because either you're cutting out the trans or queer person who hasn't done anything except exist, or you're cutting out the person who's spouting bigoted transphobia and homophobia. So you have choice about the actions and the words that you take around your family as an ally. Oh, one other thing I'd like to mention is that as a trans person, sometimes you're going to have a lot of anxiety being around family, of course, and if you can separate yourself from your family sometimes, just take a walk, meditate a little bit, do something that you need to, that can go a long way to making the experience with your family okay. And as the family member, accommodate them getting some alone time, because that can be really important. And don't feel personally offended if that person doesn't want to spend time with you. They might just need some alone time. I hope that was helpful. Of course, I didn't cover everything. It's not possible, and I didn't want to make the video too long. But if you have any questions or suggestions or comments or additions to the list that I didn't get to, then please put them in the comments below. Also, please check out my social media, my Facebook and my Instagram and my Twitter, and especially my Patreon. Over at my Patreon, I have some lovely people who chuck a couple of dollars, euros, whatever, at me every month, and I get to make videos like this, and I get to write articles on my website. So head over there. If you like what you see, throw me some dollars, euros, whatever. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.
Jingle, 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 you will hear my sleigh bells ring. I am old Kris Kringle, I'm the king of jingling.